Come in. Oh, hello, come on in.
Irene has to be up for a good luck drink.
Sure, come on in. She'll be right out. I was just having a good luck drink myself and telling Mr. Turner how wonderful everyone says your play is. It is, everyone who's seen it, like the actors and Mr. Fitzgerald. This is the young man who did it, Owen.
How do you do? Hello, Peter Sloan.
Oh, excuse me. You know me in name. Well, after tomorrow, I'm sure everyone will know your name, Mr. Sloan. Never heard such wonderful things about a play before. It's a pity it has to open. Everyone's enjoying rehearsal. Oh. Well, I'm going to take my drink inside and get dressed now, if you don't mind. I can wish just as hard in there. Hard.
Is this your first play, Mr. Sloan?
Yes.
It's quite an occasion, isn't it?
Thanks.
It is opening tonight, you're sure of it?
What? Oh, yes, of course. Why?
Well, as an old practitioner myself, you seem to me extraordinarily calm.
Oh, no. I have an upset stomach, and I've been sick as a dog for 2 days.
I thought I hadn't seen you around. What are you doing for it?
Acting surprised, mostly. You figured it out. When I was driving the truck, my stomach was fine. I used to drive the night route between Omaha and Chicago, and eat every 2 big hash joint on the route, and my stomach was fine. Now I'm glad it Farina's takes down.
Good. I'm always glad to welcome a new member to the crowd of skill. But that's an interesting leap, Mr. Sloan. From the truck to the typewriter, how did you manage it?
I don't know. It was the only way I could afford it, right? It was a 2-day drive to Chicago. Then I had 2 days off. I slept one whole day. Then I had all the next day free to work.
Well, that's certainly getting into our union a hard way.
It's not as tough as it sounds. I did soda jerkins and dishwashing before I even finished the damn play. Trucking was easy.
Well, I shall certainly avoid all of those Sunday stories about you after the show opens. You're much too colorful a figure. But I'm more eager now than ever, Mr. Sloan, to see that play tonight.
Thanks. As far as I'm concerned, it's all valid right now. I never expected that play to be in front of an audience anyway. Not in a million years.
Why not?
I wrote it to get a lot of things off my chest. Kind of a personal crusade. I never expected anyone to do it. And I didn't give a damn. I wanted it on paper. But the big thing for me, no matter what happens tonight, is the humanity of these people.
What people?
All of them. Mrs. Livingston, Sidney Black, Fitzgerald, all of them. I've been banging around since I was a kid at 12. And it's nice, once in a while, to meet up with a bunch of people doing something with their hearts instead of their heads or their pocketbook. It's a damn nice thing to see.
Indeed. Although I'm not quite sure I understand what you mean.
I mean, here they are, all of them, working like horses, pouring out money, staking their reputations, putting aside all thoughts of personal gain or self-interest. Why? For what? They like this play of mine. But that's not the whole thing. Irene plays a woman of 70 that doesn't speak the line the whole first act. Fitzgerald, he postponed his wife's play, paid off the cash to get this time right away. And Sidney Black, he played down $800,000. Now that's more than likely you're believing in the play for my money, Mr. Turner. It's deeper than that. These people are good in heart. They have the wonderful courage of dreamers and fools. And there's not too much of that around. My God, an upset stomach sure makes you talk a lot.
Not for a minute, Mr. Sloan. Not for a minute. And how I shall contain myself until 8:30 tonight, I don't know.